Welcome, everyone, to the Flower Files podcast sponsored by Wildly Native Flower Farm. Here, everyone is welcome to talk with fellow flower lovers, including real perspectives from the farm, the flowers, and me, the florist.
From the messy day-to-day operations down to the details and even business perspectives, this podcast has a little bit of everything to keep it real. We know that life can get crazy and we don't always have the time to spend on what we love, so we are here to help you take a little time to indulge in nature. I'm Liza Getz.
I'm Lizzie Frey, and we are the team that makes this podcast. Every once in a while, we have a couple guests, this business thing, and what we are working with is called life.
Join us as we walk you through how to think outside the box, talk from the farmer's perspective, have honest conversations about florals, and how to run, well, life. So listen in.
You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, in the podcast section, and any of your other podcast platforms. You can also find us online at wildlynativeflowerfarm.com, and in an easy way, you can look in the show notes, and all of the information will be right there for easy access for you guys.
So welcome back, flower friends, to the Flower Files, where we try to keep it real. And today, it's so real that you may hear my dogs in the background, my chair squeak a little. Rooted. I don't know. How are we rooted?
We're in your family home.
Okay, we're rooted. There we go. And a little wild. I didn't have caffeine, so we're safe there.
Oh, I've had caffeine today.
Oh, we're screwed then. I'm Liza, your usual host, and joining me today is...
I'm back again. It's Amber.
Yay! So just like the flowers we grow, we're a little wild, a little outside the box, a little unusual. Into something that may hit close to home for some of you, what it really means to be your own boss.
Liza, what's it like to be your own boss?
There's so many answers to that.
Exhausting.
Well, I feel like you're not supposed to say that. You're supposed to say, it's amazing and it's wonderful.
It is amazing and wonderful, but that doesn't make it less exhausting.
It's exhausting. And sometimes it's lonely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes it's scary. Sometimes it's a lot.
Have you seen the commercial for, I think it's a QuickBooks commercial, actually, where there's a person who's really into pottery and she makes this great contract. Mm-hmm. And then she realizes that she's the artist, not the financial person. She's like, oh, I really need a financial person. Guess
and
what?
Our QuickBooks.
Yeah. Guess what? When you own your own business, you're your own boss. You've got to be both.
Yeah. And if there's a mistake, it's your fault.
Mm-hmm. And that can be catastrophic.
100%. Especially if you're like, oh, I love to do this, and then you're like, oh, whoa, wait a minute. So I feel like from the outside, it can often look dreamy, and people are like, oh, flexible hours. I'm sorry, flexible hours, what? No, everybody else is off and that last minute thing happens or there's an emergency. Who's the one who's stepping in and fixing it?
Flexible hours who? You're up texting me at 9:30, 10 o'clock at night saying, hey, I did this. When?
You're like, why?
When? Right now? You did that right now. Go to bed.
You're like, stop it. Because my day starts at 6 a.m. But I feel like, okay, so some of that stuff is real. You get to do what you love and you get to control all of the things and all of that kind of stuff. And I don't know, sometimes you feel like you hold on. You're like, I can control it. And you're like, oh, it's so out of my control.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me let go of control here. That is outside of my control.
Yeah. Sometimes it's a lot. But I feel like that's the side that nobody posts on Instagram. They're like, oh, be your own boss. Oh, everything's wonderful. Oh, like all of these things. But there's the messy middle and the lonely moments and the scary stuff. So So today I want to walk you through both sides, the petals and the thorns of being your own boss, and whether you're already deep in the entrepreneur life or just thinking about taking that leap, because it's not a toe tap into the water when you decide to do this. It's definitely, you're going to leap and you're going to figure out your parachute while you're leaping some days.
Sink or swim.
Yeah.
Are you treading water or are you blowing bubbles?
It was interesting. I had a farm tour today and a whole bunch of people here. They wanted to come out. We had a whole culinary thing. So they were eating their flowers and walking through everything and all of that kind of stuff.
Were the petals stuck in their teeth?
They were not. I hate that people think that, oh, you're going to get petals. No, you do not get petals stuck in your teeth.
Okay, fine, back.
Okay, sorry. Squirrel. And at the very end, there was one man. There were 17 people here. One of them was a guy. At the very end, he said, "This is all really nice and wonderful, but are you making money?" And I looked at him. I said, "Yes, we are a profitable business."
How long did it take you to get there?
I think it depends on the year.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a year-to-year thing when you're first starting out. I don't think it's and sometimes it's a month to month, and sometimes it's week to week, and honestly, sometimes it's day to day.
Yeah.
Like there's some things where I look at it and I go, was that our best use of time today?
Yeah. Today we lost money on that, but that's okay.
Yeah.
We might get it back tomorrow.
Yeah. Or we did this thing and we have to take all this time to build this so that we can set that infrastructure in place, have that Ohio theory of only handle it once.
Right.
Ohio.
Right.
You have to do those things. And sometimes you have to throw things away that you're like, this really isn't working.
Yeah.
Really isn't working.
Yeah.
Or you have an idea and it just doesn't gel right. Or it's not right for your business. Like
you've got to make the right financial calls. You have to make the right time management calls. I mean, is it worth it for you to spend the money on something that lays fabric and takes you 5 minutes, or should we keep doing this by hand?
Yeah. Yeah. Don't even get me started on that. Don't even get me started on that. Okay. So I'm going to start off with the good part, because honestly, being your own boss, okay, so it is kind of magical to some days say, hey, I'm going to run to the house real quick because I have to pee. And then while I pee, I get to like switch my laundry. People must think I'm the world's slowest peer. Or if there's a day where there's something in my personal life that's falling apart, somebody needs me for something, my dad's sick, my mom needs something, Joe's grandmother, like there's all of this life stuff. And I understand if it was a normal job, it would be fine and you would take time off and all of that kind of stuff. But there's a different piece to being able to do some of those. Does that make sense?
Yeah. You're able to step away and say, I know that my people have this under control.
100%.
I can step away and handle the personal stuff.
Yeah.
I think it helps that you've got a great employee base, that
it's an incredible team.
Yeah. We're all very functional together. We're all very, I don't want to say involved in everybody's personal lives, but we're all very aware of everybody's personal lives. And like, hey, we've got this going on. We've got that going on. We know that if something comes up and you're on the phone and you say, I need to step away, great. We'll see you later.
Yeah, just go.
Yeah.
And that's with anybody. Hey, the nurse called, my kid's sick. Great, go.
Yeah.
This is not we all then figure out what that then means.
Yeah.
But a lot of the times we can shift and make things work.
Right.
And it's important. I mean, I don't know, being your own boss, I feel like is magical. That's great. But there's things you get to think about. You get to build something that's completely yours. You don't have somebody standing there saying it needs to be this way, it needs to be done like this, which is a good thing and a bad thing. Because there's definitely times where I've been like, hey, I really want to do this. And you guys will all look at me like, no, you don't.
You have lost your marbles today.
Yes.
But how awesome is it that you get to sit back and say, that is mine.
Yeah.
That business is mine. I built it from the ground up.
Yeah. And I really struggled, and I know this sounds stupid, but I struggled with, who am I? Am I what is my job title?
Right.
So how do you define who you are? Because if you're a CEO, that doesn't define it. It doesn't necessarily define you as the founder.
Right.
And it took me a long time to figure out I'm a founder. It means that I have done the greasy elbow work, and I still do it. I still escape the office clutter, noise stuff, and I just go weed some days because at the end of the day, I want a podcast or an audio book in. I'm not talking about when I listen. We're not talking about that.
You will not get that information out of us.
Not today. That's a whole different topic. But I feel like I have to keep in place with those things.
Yeah.
You know, I still want to water. I still want to like all of that kind of stuff.
That's how you keep your sanity when you are a business owner.
Yeah. What are my core values? What are my core things that are important? And that's one of them. I get to make.
Hey guys, Lizzie here. I bet you didn't know this about me, but I am gluten-free, and one of the things that I struggle with is going to the grocery store and finding the foods that fit my dietary needs. What I have been doing for the past couple of months is ordering from Hungryroot. Now, Hungryroot is an online company where you can order groceries off of their website. It's full of produce, crackers, cookies, to muffins, to meats, and all the different types of snacks and things like that. They have made my life so much easier in the process of finding foods that fit my dietary needs. There are filters that you can adjust, such as non-GMO, dairy-free, gluten-free, paleo, different preferences and things like that. So what they have done for us, because they're such a generous company, the Hungryroot team has given us a 40% off discount code on your first box. So if you use the code FLOWER40, and that's capital FLOWER 40 at checkout, you will get 40% off your first box. I'm so excited to team up with these guys. They've made such an impact on my life in the morning and to my day-to-day life, and I hope you experience the exact same thing that I do. All of the information will be linked down below, including the link to where it should already be pre-applied to your cart when you hit the link and go to their website, and I will also add the code at the bottom for easy access in our show notes. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and enjoy your first box through Hungryroot.
Those decisions that do align with our values. I don't want to say my values because I really try to not have it be just, well, it's her, isn't it? Like,
right.
I try to make sure that it makes sense for all of us. Is it what we want to do?
It's cool to see emails come in and say, hey, Liza and team. Yes. Because they know that they're not just talking to you, they're talking to all of us.
Yes. We learned last year that weddings between Christmas and New Year's are a no-go for us. Yeah. We don't ever want to do that again. Mm-mm. The logistics behind it, the time, and everybody wants downtime and they want time with family.
Yeah.
Well, we will not take another one. And plus, if you have a holiday and then 2 days later you're trying to do something, let's face it, if it's Christmas, there's things we're going to have to order in.
For sure.
There's certain things that we'll have, but there's other stuff that we're going to have to order in. What are the logistics behind that?
Mm-hmm.
And who's going to process that?
Yeah, it's your business. But if we're ordering stuff in, you're really like you're relying on other people's businesses.
Yeah. What are their hours?
Yeah, and do your values align? You know, you have this family-oriented value within Wildly Native that says, hey, it's Christmas. My employees want time with their families. Yeah. But what if, I don't know, Joe Schmo down the road that we're ordering from doesn't have that family orientation in their values, and they say, that sucks. We're going to give you your stuff on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And it has to be processed right away or it's going to die.
Yeah. It's just, nope. So we definitely have learned the things that we will flex with, and we've learned the things that we're like, nope, not doing that again.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. I know that some of the things are, you can be creative every day, but sometimes the day-to-day, finding joy in the day-to-day operations is more important than, you can always come up with a new idea. Yeah. You can always have a new thing. There can always be this other fun stuff, but it's the day-to-day nitty-gritty that matters, that keeps everything else running.
Yeah.
And that's important.
It's great to be creative, and having your own business makes you have that flexibility. Sometimes it is crunching the numbers.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just all of the things. All of the things. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the stuff that most people don't talk about.
Okay.
I want to be honest about it. I want to be transparent with it. I feel like, and I know I said this earlier, but sometimes it is lonely. I don't know how else to put it, but it can be, your business feels personal, and when things go wrong, it can feel like I did something wrong.
It feels like a personal attack.
100%. Something doesn't work, something doesn't line up, and I try to go back and try to figure it out. And there's sensitive financial things that I can't share with people.
Right.
That I'm like, well, who do I talk to about this? And how do I and then in the community, if it's like, oh, you could talk to another business. No, I don't want to look like I don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
But who is it safe to talk to?
Right.
That's why I hired my financial advisor.
Okay.
I work with her weekly. I
Yeah.
can ask her any dumb question that I feel is dumb. That she's like, no, that's a great question. And I'm like, okay, are you sure? You just told me that.
you just tooted my horn.
You just make me feel a tiny little bit better that I have no idea what that actually means.
Yes.
So, and I feel sometimes like it can be very emotionally exhausting. Like everybody expects you to be on point all the time.
And it's hard to do that when you also have a personal life.
Yeah. And some days, I gotta tell you, it's hot and everybody wants to start at 5:30. And I'm like, dude, can we just start at 6, please?
Please.
I try to fake the morning person thing. Oh man, do I struggle some days.
Maybe you should be a coffee person.
No, but I've been drinking Arizona iced tea in the morning. I do a half, like, I don't want to say like half shot, but like I drink some caffeine in the morning because
I could do 3 cups of coffee and go right to sleep.
No, I don't have that. I have the like, woohoo, I'm on the ceiling, let's go! We're going to do all the things in 10 minutes. Yeah, no. I think it depends on the caffeine.
Yeah.
Like the style. I can do green tea.
Okay.
Coffee is like, ooh, and that messes with my stomach too. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm good.
I get that too.
I'll take a chai latte any day of the week.
Mm-hmm.
But Dunkin', I think, has a higher, but I don't know if it's sugar.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
As well. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. I can do Starbucks.
Okay.
A little easier sometimes.
I've been on a Red Bull White Peach. Their summer drink. It's so good.
That would send me into heart palpitations.
It's so good.
Oh my God, no, absolutely not.
So good.
Negative.
Okay, so your emotions, your poor little emotions.
Because sometimes it's scary. Sometimes I am a 6-year-old kid going, "Oh my God, this is real."
Yeah.
Like
you took a nap and you woke up and oh my God, I'm an adult making real life decisions.
And sometimes I stand like out in the middle of the field and I look at everything and go, "Oh shit, this is real."
I have to make these decisions.
I'm like, wait a minute. And then I quick like run over to Kenley. I'm like, "Hey Kenley, what do you think about that?" And she's like, "Oh, we should." And I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah.
Either I'm not crazy or she looks at me and she goes, "Well, we should look more into that." She's very good at the, "Well, I think we should look more into that." Okay.
I can just see her like not making eye contact, kind of looking at you from the side,
Uh-huh.
going, I don't know.
We'll look into that. We'll double check our notes.
Oh, Kenley.
And that's when I'm like, oh shit. Where Nicole is very like, we're not doing that. With the you dumb voice.
Yeah.
And Lizzie lives in Lizzie Land, which is design and all of the things.
Yeah.
And she's like, all right, we can figure it out.
Yeah, that could be fun. Let's look into it.
Oh my God. And then I talk to you and I'm like, "Hey Amber," and you give me the logistics.
Yeah.
You're like, "What about, but how do you think, and have you thought of?" And I go,
yeah.
Okay.
But what do you think about getting from point A to point D?
I'm like, dude, I'm on W. What about D and
like,
X and
you're thinking about A to Z. I'm thinking about like A to D. But how does this work? But are you sure? But have you thought about? Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And those are the things that it has taken me a while to understand that it's not me.
Yeah.
that they're not coming at, but it's not me that they're commenting on.
Yeah.
It's the overall business.
Right.
You know, for our Etsy shop, for example, for a long time, we have had pressed flower things and pressed flowers for sale.
Right.
Does it make sense economically for us to pick a flower, to plant a seed, grow the plant, pick the flower, press it in the press correctly? Because you can't just go whoosh, throw it in there and they're all magically face up or face down.
Right.
Make sure it's dry, change the paper, check and make sure they're not moldy, and then sell it for $3 for 20 of them. Like, it just, does that make the most sense?
Right.
And a lot of folks have started to veto that whole process and say it doesn't make sense. And I'm going, oh, okay. But if it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. But at the same time, where does that leave us? You know, we do have other things to offer. There are other things that we sell on Etsy, but where do we go from here?
And I don't think press things define us. Those sales have always been so minimal where the dried bundles. So it makes more sense to maybe increase our dried bundle offering and really either taper off or just not have the pressed items. Right. I mean, so those are things that I'm either excited about, proud of, and then everybody's like, that's great, but if it's not working, it's not working. It's like, okay. So I think that's a thing. And
it's not an emotional target on you. It's we want you to be better financially, I guess, prepared.
Well, and that's a whole other thing that nobody talks about. You guys get a paycheck every single week.
Yeah.
Every week, you guys get a paycheck. You work your hours, the paychecks come, and it's done. And nobody thinks twice about it. But in the background, there's highs, there's lows, there's taxes, there's insurances, there's all of these moving parts and pieces that, again, I work with my financial advisor.
Yeah.
We have schemes and we have plans, and I know, okay, we are low this month. What is our plan?
Yeah.
And, you know, I'll say, hey, we have a target here. Or I see, you know, we have all of this stuff coming in from the field. What are we going to do with it? Because we don't have any big weddings this week.
Right.
What's our idea to sell and all of that kind of stuff. So trying to do all of the finances with, I don't want to say it's not stable, because we do have stability in the way that we've organized the contracts and payments and all of those things. But there's some weeks where we have, I mean, you know, from all the deliveries, some weeks we have deliveries where we're screaming and running in 10 different directions.
Out the wazoo.
And other weeks where it's like, well, here's two things.
Yeah. Today I went 25 miles up the road.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I think I drove 6 miles.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so up and down and up and down.
I don't know how a florist survives with a brick and mortar building without doing wedding work.
Yeah.
I
don't get it either.
I can't imagine.
And it's not just, okay, well, we've structured our year this way, but the unpredictability of week to week. I mean, Kenley and I delivered a wedding, what was that, 2 weekends ago now? Where it was supposed to be stay and flip the ceremony. Cool. A storm came. It wasn't stay and flip the ceremony anymore. It was stay through cocktail hour, put the ceremony inside, potentially maybe flip it into reception, and then leave. So it turned into not an 8-hour day, but an 11.5-hour day.
Yeah.
I mean, unpredictable in a couple hours.
Yeah.
I went from...
Or traffic.
Yeah.
I mean, dear sweet Lord.
Yeah.
One little blip and you've got extra hours in traffic. And
for sure.
Those are things that, I mean, those paychecks still get paid.
Yeah.
And that mileage gets reimbursed and all of those things. But we comb through everything with a fine tooth comb. And when we first started, I definitely didn't have that lens correct.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to handle some of them. I still struggle with like the flip that you guys had.
Yeah.
You know, how do I...
That was so out of left field. How does anybody predict that?
And I've never had somebody flip cocktail hour like that.
No.
But you can't say no.
No.
You can't be like, hey, I'm going to walk away.
Yeah. And the bitch of it was, we think we're going to flip cocktail and ceremony. The decision's happening at the time when ceremony was supposed to be starting.
Yeah.
Then it downpoured, and Kenley and I are sitting there in the van waiting for it to either stop downpouring or them to make a decision going, I hope the flowers that are outside are okay.
Yeah.
To have something to flip.
Yeah.
But I also said to Kenley, if we weren't here, if there was nothing for us to flip in the first place, what would they have done if it had downpoured and we were gone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not, it's
some of it's just so unpredictable.
Or you get a storm that literally comes through and knocks things over.
Yeah.
I mean, we've dealt with that many times.
Yeah.
Many times. And I don't mean flowers. I mean
structures.
Yeah. And that's
structures.
Not an us thing. That's a, I mean, so you're still staying.
Yeah.
It's so those are all things that you just can't. And I feel bad. I always feel bad if you guys are stuck and you've got extra.
We make fun of it.
You do. And you guys are great. But I feel bad because I'm like, God, that should have been me. I should have done that.
Nah. Yeah, I got Kenley to start reading that day.
Again, we're not talking about books.
Welcome to the family, Kenley.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Talking about emotions too, decision fatigue. Like sometimes just trying to I don't want to make any more decisions today. I don't know
that I could ever be a business owner. And I say that I might one day just change my mind. I don't know that I could ever be a business owner because I experience decision fatigue in my day-to-day life.
Yeah.
Everybody knows this. You will go out to eat with me. I get the same few things everywhere I go because I cannot handle making another decision.
Yeah.
I just can't.
Yeah. And sometimes I look at the email and I just go, I don't
tomorrow.
I don't know where to, and that's something that I've had to learn because for a while it was almost like an OCD. Oh God, there's more email. I have to check them.
Right.
And it was like, no, I check email at specific times.
Yeah.
I turn it off.
Yeah.
And I go work on what I need to work on.
Yep.
And then if I have to check it, like to the point now where I close the tab.
Yep.
I literally close the tab because otherwise it's like, oh,
yeah,
I have to.
Yeah.
And it's 11:30 at night and I'm still, I have to. And I'm like,
nope.
No, turn it off.
Yeah.
Shut it down.
Yeah. It's so fun. I get the notifications for the emails. It's so fun seeing it throughout the week. Stay pretty even. Okay. You guys check things throughout the week. It stays pretty low key. It's turned into a thing where you let everybody know over the weekends we don't check emails. We are busy with A, B, C, D all the way through X, Y, Z.
Yeah. If I'm in the middle of a setup,
oh yeah,
I want to focus on your wedding and your day.
100%.
I don't want to have to worry about Susie Q's whatever's 3 months from now.
Yeah.
And if she's upset that I'm not giving her attention on that day because I'm focusing on the bride that I'm working with that day, she's not our customer.
No. If she's upset that she's not getting the attention 3 months ahead of her wedding, how is she going to feel if we're doing the same thing on her wedding?
Exactly.
Exactly. But it's so fun to see that number rise on the weekends.
Oh my God.
And then by the time I wake up on Monday, it's dropped back down again.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, the emails are under control again.
Yes. And learning how to divide and conquer them. This isn't mine. I'm giving this to Nicole.
Yeah.
This isn't mine. Oh shit, that is mine. I'm putting that in my email box.
Yeah.
This is a general thing. And unsubscribing from some
stuff. Oh,
stuff.
for sure. I do that in my personal email.
Doesn't apply, or we get it through all of the emails and we have the general email where everything comes in and I don't need it there again.
Yeah.
So trying to understand some of those things, because it's really hard to turn it off, Amber.
Yeah, I fully understand that.
It's and everybody, like my husband gives me a hard time about it. My kids give me a hard time about it. But sometimes the 2-second answer or reply or phone call or whatever lets me then turn it off.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. It cuts your brain off from that thing to go to the next thing. It's your brain saying, okay, it's okay to turn this off. Yeah. I'm working on something else.
Yeah.
Your business is your baby.
100%.
Okay. I have a baby now.
Yeah.
I know how hard it is to turn it off.
Yeah.
I get up with her in the middle of the night. When I put her back down, I go back to my own bed, but she wears an owlet sock and I find myself up watching her outlets up because I can't stop worrying about the baby.
Mm-hmm. And I think the fact that I'm older, the kids are older, and it allows me to have a different time focus.
Yeah.
It allows me to take the energy that I used to put 110% into kids and teaching and all the things that I did with kids.
Yeah.
It's allowed me to put it into it, but I still can't turn it off.
Yeah.
It's
you find yourself putting too much into it.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's okay to go swim. It's okay to, I don't know.
Walk the dogs. You, Cora.
I don't know. And comparison. Oh my God. It's so easy to compare, to sit back and be like, oh, look at them. Look at what they're doing.
Yeah.
Oh man, why can't I? And then it's like, wait a minute. Because we bust our ass to do social media stuff, but we're not viral. And for a long time, I was very like, oh, we don't have a 10,000, we don't have a 20,000, we don't have this great. And I was like, but the group that we have,
they're solid. They're
so solid, and they care.
Yeah.
And I would rather nurture that small group that we have.
Yeah.
Instead of like, oh, I've got 10 million. I don't want 10 million followers who actually don't care.
We've got that core.
Yeah.
And there's so much to be said about a core repeatedly showing people things.
Yeah.
Take
if
that
I can
core.
ask a question and be like, guys, I'm struggling with this.
Yeah.
What do you think? I get an actual thoughtful answer.
Yeah.
It's not this fluff that's like,
yeah.
Oh, you should.
Yeah.
No.
It's not, oh, cute video. Oh, cute this.
No.
Oh, great. It's legitimate. I care about your business. I care about you as a human, experienced advice.
Yeah. It's like on the story today, I put not Snapchat. It's basically like a Snapchat, but I put a story up of the dogs playing with their chicken and being like, why it's hard for me to podcast from home.
Yeah.
Because that's what it sounds like some days. It's just this squeaky rubber chicken.
Yeah.
But it's, I don't know. I guess it's normal to feel human. Does it make you human? Does it?
Yeah.
I don't know. What is human? Like,
I mean, being human and owning your own business is feeling everything deeply, but having to put a good face on.
Oh, that needs to be our quote for the week. 100%. That's the other thing that I'm trying to okay. I want to quote once a week from the podcast. What should it be? That should be our quote. High five, Amber.
I win.
That was very good. So why do we keep doing this?
We love it.
Yeah.
I love seeing a bride's face.
Oh my God.
I mean, it doesn't happen every wedding, but I love seeing a first look. I love seeing the portraits happening.
We see so many things behind the scenes that are so freaking amazing.
Awesome. I took a picture behind the bride. We had to flip a ceremony again, and we were in the reception space waiting for the ceremony to happen. I got to take a picture of a bride and her dad about to walk out. Nobody else could see them.
Yep.
They were about to walk out, and he was about to give her away, and it was incredible. The only thing I wish I had caught was he kissed her on the cheek.
Oh,
and I missed it.
It was just, and you sent that to me.
Yeah.
And it gives me goosebumps.
Yeah.
I mean,
I sent it to Nicole too, and I was like, I don't know if we can, but if you can send this to her. She was like, I'll send it to her next week.
Yeah. There's such tender moments.
Yeah.
And I feel like when you walk in with the flowers, it's like everybody realizes, okay, it's go time.
Yeah.
Hair and makeup is a thing.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, everybody's there and they're laughing and they're together and they're doing this stuff. But when the flowers arrive, everybody's
real.
like, oh, we're one step closer. It's almost time to get dressed. It's a thing.
And it's not just weddings. Mm-hmm. I take the personal deliveries every day.
Yeah.
And I joke all the time. Everybody is like, oh, they're so beautiful. I'm like, I know. I'm always a delivery person. I never get to take them home. And it's a joke. I see the flowers every day.
Yeah.
I wouldn't appreciate them in my own house.
Yeah. You see the flowers that are in my house right
now?
It's usually one little vase.
Yeah.
Either in the bathroom or on the kitchen sink.
I love this one stem.
Yeah, I'm taking this one home.
I'm going to put it in my window until it rots.
Yeah. And then it rots and it's dead and Joe's like, can we throw this out now? Sorry.
But it's going to these places and being like, oh, I bet you just make everybody's day when you show up. And I'm like, I do.
You do.
It's great.
You do.
It's
Yeah.
amazing.
The expression on people's faces when you knock on the door and it's unexpected are my favorite, because it's this, you can see all the emotions flip past their face of who the hell's knocking on the door?
Yeah.
What do they want?
Yeah.
Like all of this.
Some people get stuck in the confusion.
Yes. Oh yeah.
But for the most part, they usually get past that.
Yeah. But you can literally watch the transition, and then they see the flowers and they're like, what are they for? I'm like, oh, there's a tag. Like, I'm not going to read it for you.
I have occasionally read it. However,
if it's an older person.
If
it's an older person, I may.
Besides the point, irrelevant.
Yeah. But it just, I keep doing this for those moments.
Yeah.
And for like the group of ladies who are out here today.
Yeah. And one
listening
man.
to, yes. One man. We did a group photo. I was like, all right, everybody, take your flowers, hold it to your belly button, except for you guys in the back. You guys are going to go up to your boobs. And even you, yes, you, Mr. Man. It's like, sorry. He laughed. He was a very good sport. Yeah. He was very good. But I don't know.
It's magic.
It is magic. And it's sunshine and it's happiness. We deliver happiness.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
And we're talking about owning your own business, being your own boss. It's not just magic because of the flowers. Mm-hmm. You know, it's magic in your financial advisor giving you advice and seeing you relax. It's magic in the bank teller saying, hey, this is your balance right now. You have enough to pay your rent.
Yeah.
It's magic in
the surprise deliveries where we just show up and you said bank tellers. We delivered flowers for no reason to all the bank tellers.
Oh, that's awesome.
Last week we did the sheriff's office. Like,
yeah.
Some of those things are some of my favorite things.
Yeah. I mean, being a boss is magic in the small things.
Yeah.
You know, it's not magic in, oh my God, I own my own business. It's great. I'm rolling in money, or I get to take a vacation whenever I want. It's the small things.
No, you can take a vacation whenever you want. It's so strategic. It's so strategic. Yeah. And I will say, years ago, I wouldn't leave.
No.
I just, I couldn't.
Yeah.
And now I can say, okay, I'm going to take 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
Or 3 or 4 days, or whatever it is, in little clips.
Yeah.
And I'm okay to let go because I know the crew has it.
Yeah.
I know my team has it.
We've got it all under control.
100%.
Take a breath.
100%. 100%. So being your own boss is worth it. Scary as hell. And there's times where you don't sleep.
It's hard work.
It is hard work, but it's hard work, but you end up loving. You do it because you love it.
Yeah.
You do it because you love it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
That's being your own boss.
Yep. You just do it. just do it. Okay. So if you're in the process where you're listening to this and you're in the messy middle and you're trying to figure it out, trust me when I tell you, I see you and I hear you. And if you're dreaming of quitting your 9 to 5 and you're feeling scared, it's okay. The day that I came home and looked at my husband and said, I'm quitting. I'm leaving teaching, which is pension and health insurance and all of these things. And I am not going back next year. And he looked at me, he goes, are you okay? I was like, no, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this thing.
Yeah. This thing that I love and is really scary. I'm going to take the leap.
And I'm just going to do it. And it scared him.
There were a couple of very long weeks.
And there was a couple of that first year, there were a lot of check-ins. Is everything? Yes.
Yeah.
Everything is fine.
We've got it under control.
Yeah. Yeah. It just, he was afraid.
Yeah.
He was really afraid.
And I feel like that's a whole other layer. There's an onion here.
Oh,
guys,
so
there's an onion.
This is beyond Shrek.
Yeah. Yeah. There's another level to being your own boss is scary. What's it like being the relative to somebody who's their own boss?
Or being the kids.
Yeah.
Being the kids.
Yeah.
And my kids have watched me. They've seen me cry. They've seen me cry tears of happiness, tears of frustration, tears because I've broken things. Like
Will, I ran over a post again.
Oh, we're not talking about that. Will is so good at okay, Mom, no problem.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Will loves the chaos. Let's be honest.
Oh, Will is chaos. Where Lizzie likes she likes the calm.
Yeah.
So, but well, my dogs are telling me that it is time to be finished. So I'm here to tell you, take the leap. And many times people will say, bring a parachute. But I'm here to tell you that sometimes your parachute may not look like what you think it looks like.
It's an elephant riding a dolphin.
Wow, that's a very different parachute. You're just human, and that's the best kind of boss you can be. So it's not the easy path. It's meaningful. It grows you, it stretches you, makes you growl, and connects you to reality. So, but thanks for hanging out with us on the Flower Files. If this resonated with you, I'd love it if you would share this episode with someone who needs it. And you don't have to do it all alone. We're all in this wildflower field together. I feel like that's a very High School Musical. We're all in this together.
Accurate.
So until next time, keep blooming. And I don't know, send us a like or a share or one of those things.
Do the things.
Do the thing.
Become part of our core group of people.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. But thanks, guys, for listening. We'll talk soon.
We love you. Goodbye. Hey guys, just dropping a line to tell you about Patreon.
So I asked them, meaning Mom and Amber, what is Patreon anyway? Because I honestly had no idea. So we're going to explain it to you from our perspective so that you understand and so that I understand.
Because the first time I saw it, I was like, Patron? We're drinking tequila? Great. So Patreon is for less than a cup of coffee, those fancy coffees that y'all like, a day, you can sign up to become one of our members.
A little family.
Exactly. And what does that get us?
It gets us some freebies, some special episodes that other people do not get access to. You can interact with us on a special platform where we can ask you questions and interact with you. It's tons of fun.
Mm-hmm. And even on those special episodes, we might be less censored than we are already. And we're going to have a couple fun ones that we can just kind of throw in there and talk about and laugh and go on tangents and have fun. So I hope that you all enjoy it because we're going to have fun along the way. We're crazy excited.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Back to the episode now. Bye.
Gracias.